little bit of a break as Gabe Newell doesn't really want us to play Counter-Strike for too long. But now we're going to be jumping into our second map, Mirage. Of course, got to drop a little bit of an update in the middle of a series, but we'll start it off with the pistol. See if they can maintain that momentum, Red Wolves, after map number 1. And Camero's going to start it off with the first kill on the pistol, but 2 go right back there for Villainous. And Sam feels the pressure inside a CT spawn. Fast and Furious, Villainous are looking to put themselves a pistol on their map pick. Just a couple kills away, and tatm's going to follow that one up. I mean, no time for introductions here. There's never time for introductions, Cole. But, here we are.
There's not. Usually that's the case. Their fatality. Going to find himself at least one here, but not a lot of time left on this retake. Without a kit especially, he's going to have to make his moves on quickly or make the decision to fall out. And that's exactly what he does. Going to call it a day eventually. Shut out on the hunt, though, so... not so secure. He could get, I think, a FAMAS if he finds one more kill, or even if he doesn't.
Oh, he hears the footsteps behind, he hears the footsteps in front of him, and also getting shot from behind, and he'll get killed by the person in front of him. That's some poetry right there, for sure. 1-0 there for Villainous. The pistol round goes their way, and this is their map pick. Just kind of recap of Ancient. We have the stand-in of Summy for the Red Wolves, who put up an excellent map. And we're really looking to him to see if he can continue that performance and surprise us all here. This is one of his first HLTV matches, if I am correct on that, if not his first, in total. So, certainly a lot to say here for this Summy character we have in front of us.
Nothing but impressed so far, that's for sure. With his introductory match in ECL.
Ooh. Good
for a win, but... shut out. He gets completely blinded up. There we go. Perfect poppers, what we like to call those ones. And Summy, at least he's gonna trade, but look at the setup that they have. And Camero, he's gonna extend this one. They're diving through the smoke, and Fatality finds another kill. This is going so wrong. A 1-on-3 Aston Alvin. He has no armor and an AK in hand, but he's spotted out, and a dink lands through the smoke.
21 HP for him to work with. This is rough for Alvin, and he's trapped inside of the default boxes, but he still swings out for the kill. Fatality has got the finisher. It could have been one bullet there. Fatality had no armor, but it'll be a full eco win for the Red Wolves.
That is so pleasant right there. A few SPs into a round conversion. They cannot believe their luck, but they set that round up perfectly. They deal with the sole mid lurk. Oftentimes, that is the thorn in the side in eco rounds where you gamble stacking towards A, is that connector presence that you have to fear for. And instead they utilize utility to take care of that. They utilize that Galil to find the rest of them as well. That's beautiful from Red Wolf. Great setup. Better execution here as they just look to rush down towards B, keeping some consistencies true as Villainous and their hyper aggression.
Sam. Oh, he's about to wake the Hornet's Nest. That's a couple of Tech 9s to push on through, but the Molly and his M4 is just doing great work. Shut down as shutout, and the rest of Villainous Union surely to follow. I really need to use this surely word a lot more lightly here, Cole, in this match.
Surely not.
Oh, what a
touchdown right there.
What a strike, but that's gonna be all. At least for considering the outcome of this round, I don't think Alvin has got this. All right, I'm just gonna say, I can't commit to anything.
There's no way Alvin wins.
I cannot speak in absolutes here. I cannot. Red Wolves will get it though. Red Wolves will get the round.
To overcome your fears.
If you weren't watching map number 1, there's so much context that comes to this question where 1v5s turn to 1v1s on full eco rounds, no less. Yeah, things like that.
5 Glocks. There's no way Villainous Union can win this. Some interesting bounce on that one. And honestly, again, there's just no chance that they're gonna get past this one. And there we go, back to reality.
How do you get to say this stuff? This is like so unfair. I can't say anything like, oh, this round's over, but he can? What is this? Cole.
Sam knows how to farm up some eeks. You gotta know the players.
I guess I'm not familiarized enough with the Red Wolves here.
You gotta become a turret, right? Sam on those ecos, he's like a little radar. He sniffs them out. He knows exactly where to find him. On that last round in Underpass, and in this one in Palace, he's the exact right place at the right time.
Villainous Union are going to go back to their old strats there. On Ancient, they were just non-stop brute force executing these sites, and here we are again. Wait a little bit outside of A main, pull the pins, and go. In the meantime, though, this aggression will get punished. For the moment, though, Camero is going to continually push, and he's going to see nothing. The rest of this play is going towards A, but tons of counter utility going out from this CT side, slowing down the play, and it's making things very disjointed. Summy couldn't hit the shot, though, so tatm gets past the angle, in towards the site, even pushing, considering the push in towards spawn. But Summy's gonna shut him down. Zeb taking damage too. And Camero finds his kill out middle. Now a 3v3 all of a sudden. Sam's emphasis is here. He's the only one fighting out in the open. The only one who could really bring the round back here for the Red Wolves. But now joined by Camero. Shut down. Sam escapes his position. And now in a 1v2. Not being planted out in the open safely. Right there for Villainous Union. And they'll make their way into CT spawn. It's a tough clutch here.
I know utility right now for Sam, so there's going to be an incredibly difficult time getting past this one. He doesn't realize that both players are doubled up and towards CT spawn as well.
No information there for Sam, but I think he's starting to get an inkling. I think he realizes that, yeah, he's going to make the gamble. They're both inside of spawn. One is going to swing out, and BeaKie will convert on the first kill. That will be the round there for Villainous, after a bit of an oddity that certainly could have went the Red Wolves' way.
Not too bad of a closer right there. That's what you're hoping for. So honestly, they just brute force their way towards A. Again, they're keeping some of the consistencies true. I do like the lurking presence, though, from Shutout in all of these rounds that Villainous Union put together, right? I really like the way he plays out these lurks because he's able to find impact, and in some of that, they have so much footing with his kills on the extremities, if he can find them. And in that round, he did find it. Work being done from him. If he can continue that impact, it would be wonderful. This time, though, Zeb is going to be lurking about towards Palace, and turning that corner could be very, very brutal.
Seeing nothing, though. It's a bit of a stalemate, and both players will back on away.
Ooh, risky angle here,
Oh
Log.
boy.
Playing a dangerous game right there, playing with fire, but he does get out, which is what matters most here. There's a good counter utility that could be tossed in here. Locke is actually going to try and toss in a smoke, but
It's
they're
great.
still making their ways out, and yeah, that's a big one-way right there. He does get traded 1-for-1, though.
Yeah, he did want to go up and above. He wanted more. But with Fatality, oh my goodness. It's so bold to sit in this position. If it spreads, you're dead. Oh my goodness, down to 12 HP.
Ooh.
That could have been round determining right there. That could have been catastrophic, but they'll sit evens for the moment.
Sam has rotated wisely in towards his B-bomb site, but he's actually covering Catwalk right now. They're going to get a quick pick. That is Camero locking down a kill on A side here. And now it is going to be Sam
left B.
that needs to hold off B.
Oh, now he's just going to turn around at the perfect moment. BeaKie will drop on in, and Sam's going to hit that instant headshot. A good flick down, and now it's Alvin. We'll find the isolated fight. Alvin is up for a clutch 10 seconds, though. There's no time to fake this one around, or maybe there is. 7 seconds left, and he's going to be able to punch in the digits. It's him versus Camero, an AWP on the other end. Camero not blinded, though. But so much paranoia starts to set in. Camero, did he miss a timing? Where is he? Could he be around the corner? He is, and Camero can't hit the shot. It is a 1v3 for Alvin and a third for Villainous.
Impossible to ask of him right there as well, but he delivers. What a massive clutch from Alvin. 11-3 right now as well. He's the only one that's really chirping up with big multi-kills right now for Villainous Union, but it matters the most right then and there. The fact that he closes that round out. He had no business getting away with some of those kills.
That was so nicely done there for Alvin. I mean, the trade frag is nice. Very swift on it. Hunting down for the kill. And then just dancing around the site. A missed shot from Camero. And he's there to deliver. So Villainous bounce back on their map pick. I mean, it feels like whoever selects the map always gets off to a bit of a rough start. For the record, no one has converted on the pistol round so far this game. Everyone has won their second round, so it's always gone a bit back and forth.
Yeah, that's wild. This is some good space,
Hold on,
though.
this is a kill. Oh, this shouldn't be a kill. I can't say anything, man. I cannot speak in absolute. Sully just barely converts this kill. And Camera, what? He just annihilated him on the spot. A 3v4, the eco victory is on the plate here for the Red Wolves. They need to convert a couple more, though. Going into the site, another back turn. This is free for Locke. It's a 1v3 for Alvin now, and he's stuck inside a palace. Can he make it happen? He can't. An eco win. The Deagles just shred Villainous Union to pieces. 4-3.
I don't know what's going on right now, but I absolutely love it, man. Oh, it's the first time we've seen Summy whiff anything, so he is human. He is mortal. But he still finishes the kill even when he whiffs. That is absolutely absurd, though. Red Wolves, this is 2 ecos that they've gotten, and we're only 7 rounds deep now. Make it 8 now. I don't know if you can really ask for much more, right? If you're Villainous Union, you really can't afford to be losing multiple ecos, one of which was full of USPs, and still ask for a map win. If they could get away with that, they would be incredibly happy.
Oh, Summy has a lot on his plate here, and an instant Tech 9 dink. Getting right back. But when these rifles can just pick them apart at long range. Just be simple. BeaKie. BeaKie. Oh, timing. It's just unreal. Is Fatality gonna check beneath him?
There's no way Fatality misses this.
Well, it seems like Coley has missed it, but he hasn't fired a shot either, so
I guess missed opportunity more so than anything, although I think they should have an idea of the lacking presence towards middle. Right now, the fence is covered, and they're willing to give up control of this connector presence, although maybe they shouldn't be, because they've taken heavy fire for it. Again, this flank is still being pulled off, and actually he reroutes towards middle, so maybe it's just a delayed inevitability, as he does take the head off eventually.
Only Cole can say, speaking absolutes. I've just been locked out of predicting anything.
Of course he goes top of mid and just finishes the kill that I said would happen.
I mean, I can't, man. I just can't. I'm supposed to be telling a story here, right? I'm supposed to be anticipating something. And then it just never happens.
Yeah, I was actually the one that wrote the scripts for the major here, and
oh, okay. Gotcha.
And I called Outsiders winning it at the beginning of the major.
I mean, the only way I could, by the way, I'm a bronze coiner for the record. Like, I'm a bronze coiner because I got more, I got my stocks to look forward to, all right? I got my grind to look at, all right? I don't need no coin or whatever you guys got. I'm just saving the diamond coins for the rest of y'all.
He's too busy collecting that IRL gold. Not worried about no gold coin.
Yeah. What is that? I think in real concrete metrics here, Cole. I'm just built like that. Just hate to break it to you, viewers.
You know, I do like what they're doing here. I think that they just tried to fake a B rush with all of that presence. And I guess, like, it obviously didn't work, right? That's clear. But what they did is made out 2 mollies, so that's $1,200 out of the pockets.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say anything. It's like, if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Nothing good can come when you try and predict things, apparently. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm just gonna say it as it is. There's a two-player A setup. There's AK-47s versus Glocks. This should work out. And it will work out, as it is just a spray down for Subby and Sam at 6-3.
There you go, just laying down the facts. And letting them speak for themselves. That's
I'm
smart.
not saying anything hypothetical here anymore.
you can completely avoid it. You just gotta lay down the facts. Let people come to their own conclusions.
Yeah.
Sam on 15-4 right now, though. He's out himself a good old game here. Again, it seems like the ecos are just running his way, and he's mopping them up beautifully. Like a nice janitor. He loves those eeks.
It's on the T side there where Summy really revs his engines. I don't know. 6-3 right now is actually a pretty commanding lead considering the map pick here for Villainous Union, and also saying that Villainous Union won the 4-spy round, and have had a 1v3 go the way of Alvin so far this game. This is, it's been a swinging back and forth, but right now Red Wolves are certainly running a streak of rounds.
They got, I mean, so far we've seen a lot of early aggression here. That should will continue here. Just looks like they'd like to execute off of spawn, and right now looking for spam.
What is going on?
He's able to find it though. Finds a big opener. There is a trade at least from Zeb, and Shutout keeps things nice and contained with a kill towards A. But what on earth is going on? What's the info right now here for Villainous?
I mean, it's a brawl. Shutout, though, is walking out from the A site, and he's going to get caught out in the open. He does get the information on 2 players, though. Can tatm trying to respond? I like that molly. Just burns seconds off the clock, allows for potential repositions out of the Red Wolves player. But BeaKie has just walked out of the apartments and has found himself a free site. Now, what do you do with this? Summy is inside of the underpass. Is tatm going to clear it? Nope, he's knife out, bomb down. And now BeaKie has just been put into hot water. A 1v2. Tons of information. Is he gonna drop? Oh, that would have been his opportunity. He's gonna drop on in. Oh, into the jaws of Sam. It's an anticlimactic clutch attempt. It's 7-3 for the Red Wolves.
Oh my goodness. BeaKie's the one you want in that position, right? He nailed the timing on that peek towards B off of the flash that actually Summy called in right there. He's able to get the guy that was flashing. He has to give a little bit of an information cue over to him, and he's able to find that one out, but not able to win out that clutch in the end. A nice proactive play from Summy to keep things contained right there. It's going to lead into another lacking buy here, but we know how Sam likes to mop these ones up. He's on to 17 kills now, even farming in the rifle rounds as well. Double up in apartments. And the clock. Going to look to run away.
Wow!
What is going on?
What is going on? What?
What?
I can't. They're gonna win the round off the back of this call. What on earth? I thought this game couldn't get any crazier, but here I am.
Oh my god! He found another Zeb inside of spawn.
What is going on? And now even tatm has an AK. You can't close this one down. But there's no coming back from this. BeaKie's gonna lock it in. It's just Summy inside a palace. The bomb's planted. Time's ticking. This round's over. What?
Oh my god, I've never seen anything like that in my life. That is not real. That is not real.
What?
That did not just happen. That did not just happen.
I have been commentating Counter-Strike for about 2 years now. It's a bit less than some of the professional casters, but more than a couple. I have never seen anything remotely like that. And the Red Wolves are calling a timeout because they need to mentally recoup from that. I do as well.
There's nothing you could do but laugh at that point, right? That's not even a moment where you're frustrated. You are losing your mind. How did that even happen? How did they get away with that? Villainous Union, they steal one back in the most absolute unbelievable way.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that one could definitely be shipped off the Reddit. That is a Counter-Strike moment for sure. And Alvin is immediately just going to take that op from that previous round. By the way, that was stolen from the hands of Camero and put it to good work. Fatality falls. Camero, hey, he has another op, but no connections. And Villainous Union have the site for basically free. They get the plant, and Red Wolves are locked out. By the way, that is Zeb's second knife kill this series.
That's insane. Making good work of the night. I can't believe. Oh, that's actually going to be a chance to get your
getting back in the game.
Back in the half. Yeah, exactly. Like off that round, it should have been 8-3. It should have been so pretty. And instead, like now, Villainous Union, they could maybe even win the half if they can continue off this hot streak.
I'm still just in awe and shock of that previous round. That is... I don't know how you recover from that. Villainous sure are, though. That's 2 in a row off the back of... We'll just call it the impossible round. The round that shall not be named.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh.
But now focusing back on the game. We gotta come back to the here and now here, Cole. It's 7-5.
I don't know. It's so hard. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Camero. Just still got his op here looking to redeem. Boosting in towards that ladder room here. It could be promising. Summy, he needs to activate here with the rifle. You're definitely going to need to do some heavy lifting here with these hero rifles in the A1 and op. No opportunities just yet granted to them.
Summy's just going to play up towards Catwalk and hope the play comes towards his direction. Alvin posted up, though. Summy can't hunt for information here. And so, well, pressure gets put on. Red Bulls have done well in these kind of rounds, though. This is what's got them back into the game in the first place. See if anything turns here. Shutout makes his presence known from Palace. But not drawing anyone out in the open for Zeb to pick off.
No opportunities granted just yet, although we are really dwindling that clock right now. There's not a lot of map control established here. 4 players grouped up in towards connector. Probably heard that rotate from camera, but he is rotating to the right bomb site at least. That's a really good sign.
Oh, there can be some problems here. Locke... Wait, Locke is wrapping around towards connector. Fatality, though, under Palace. No good. BeaKie finds his kill, and Sam tucked away. That's an insane shot. Wait a minute. It's a 2v2. Are we going to have another unbelievable round? Are we going to have another eco win this game? Flashing towards CT spawn. They might have just isolated this position down. tatm. Oh, he's completely blind, but so is Summy. A good counter flash. tatm will convert onto Locke, and Summy will get himself an AK. Can he make a clutch out of this? tatm will close it down, and it's Villainous Union with 3 in a row.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. They've already gotten their way back into this game. 3 in a row, all off the back of the round that should not be named. Never forget, though. And I'm sure Red Wolf, it's going to be sticking in the back of their minds, right? If they immediately recovered, it probably would have been something they could laugh off. But the fact that they have it now, and the fact that we see Villainous Union recover, it's going to stick in the back of their minds as more of a frustrating thing than anything that they can smile about.
Some taps away, Locke. Goes down to 64. It's BeaKie holding this threat angle for the info. You'd wonder what crosshair he's using to be able to see through that threat at that distance. Oh, that is what? On, that was the last play I was expecting. I'm like, he's
no way. There's no.
Like, how do you anticipate that?
You can't, but you can't be ready for that either. BeaKie takes 2 back with him. Beautiful headshots. At least he's trading out that opposition here, and he's just going to take that liberty in towards the B-bomb site. There's no way he can get away with one more. He won't. He's not pushing his luck too much there. He knows his limits. He's caused enough distraction in towards B, enough to allow his teammates to maybe succeed on the extremity here towards A.
I expect him to just hold the off angle, you know, just like on top of the window. Oh, these jump spots are being heard. Summy, you're a goner for sure. He'll get headshotted by Shutout. He is switching weapons though, and Sam will be able to convert back. Planting out in the open was Zeb, but he does get back in time. Alvin has to cover as well. And even then, BeaKie is still on the B site. Alvin's got that one down. BeaKie all on his own on the B site. Just found a triple kill. And yeah, 7-all.
He's just sticking around towards B while the rest of his teammates find all the kills towards A. It's all good and well. Gets the job done. I just cannot believe what's going on right now, man. Camber just diving in towards the underpass. Maybe that is a little bit of hints at frustration. Maybe that's hints at feeling like nothing's working, but Still, I feel like plays like that are just never seen at this level, especially with the lack of utility. Lane to the round, that's just certain death. That's something maybe you can't afford here. Double up in towards underpass. At least he has the backup in this round here. Flash is going to do absolutely nothing, and Fatality and Lock have a prime opportunity. 2 MP9s close range, but the heads start popping off, and BeaKie anticipates a second, but he cannot find the kill.
And now I think Villainous is just going to pounce onto this B site where it is only Sam with the scout to stop it. And yeah, there's only so much one scout can do. It's only the body shot onto Zeb. And shout out, he's even towards middle here to cut rotates. This is, you would think, overkill, but Cameron pulls out his gun and hard clears the corner as he had his knife out. Unbelievable. It's a 3v3. I mean, last round of the half, Red Wolves giving themselves an opportunity, but half HP on a couple of these players for the Red Wolves makes it quite difficult. Flash in, blinded up is Alvin. Time starting to be expended off the clock as the HP's bars gets lower and lower. Alvin finds another, shaving down the players. No one even defusing the bomb. That's not even a consideration. It's 8-7 once again. Villainous, this time, holding the lead. We'll toss this one to a break to see if we can get a third.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
certainly got an anomaly of a game in front of us here, Cole, but it settles somehow down to 8-7. Villainous Union with a 1-round lead at the half. They need to take this map in order to force a third. My name's Fi. I'm joined by Cole, X, and McHenry. We do actually have time for introductions for once. Good to have it here.
Yeah, it's some time here, but I don't think we'll get it for too long as they just move out towards the middle, quickly taking some battles here, but they are still somewhat heading in towards a stack. Now, if they route up towards Catwalk, this could be the best of the scenarios here, because that is where the lacking presence is, and right now, that's where Bomb is heading as well.
Up towards Cat, and Shutout is busy right now jump spotting towards Van. He has no idea what the freight train is coming towards him. He's gonna find the instant headshot. Bomb plant is basically a given here, but what about that retake? The Molly even going, oh, tatm, this is a terrible position to be in. He'll get knocked down by Camro, and now 3v4, and they're just gonna save in the 3v4 here for Villainous. They're out of here.
Taking an old page out of the Outsider's book right there. It's actually pretty smart right now in the current standings, right? I mean, I guess you could maybe make USP 3-on-4 retakes happen, but you know Zeb is very low, and you don't want to speak in absolutes as you know so well, but anything is possible apparently. But you get a couple FAMASs in this next round if you can potentially afford it. Even still, like MP9s would be solid, and all of a sudden these second rounds become very deadly.
Ooh.
He ain't gonna walk away though.
I mean, it's worth fighting for. It's like, okay, we can save the armor, but if I have a duel, I will go ahead and take mine.
Yeah, you need one kill, I think, to get that that FAMAS, so you couldn't have got it anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, so just taking a little bit of a risk there, but save some half armor here, so it allowed for some extra guns to come out. You can see Alvin actually able to get some half armor this round with a scout dropped over to him. So, not bad for Villainous Union, but RedW is starting off with the pistols. Very nice. Will someone convert the second round after winning the pistol here, Cole? There has been a 0% conversion rate so far this game. Everyone has won the force buy.
Yeah, and still there's a whole lot to fear for this purchase as well, so that trend could continue. Right now with how things are looking.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there it is, Sam, who's been so rock solid. It's a deck early on. 19 and 10. The absolute shining star so far this map has hit the deck, and that has to strike fear into the hearts.
Speak of the devil. One deagle headshot rolls on out, and they're walking into a two-man setup where there's a player on the boost. Shutout, back turn, that's good for one. And make it a second. He even gets around the site, almost escaping as well. Fatality then extends into tatm's deagle. The 0% second round conversion rate might be on the plate as it's another force buy victory. 4 pistol rounds so far played this game. 4 force buy victories on the crackback. This is unbelievable.
Actually surreal. This is you know, again, a bit of a joke here, but it's quickly becoming unfunny for both teams. They just want to get momentum going off the back of these pistols, but it has clearly meant nothing as these second round conversions just net themselves to isolated duels. And what is plainly apparent is that everyone is firing on all cylinders here with the Deagles. So giving those fights up is just something you can't afford. Looks quite close there, Locke. He has the idea. Execution out there, and I think he's going to get executed upon here soon. Yeah,
flash in. Oh, no, not the initial shot connected, but the second spray will do. Summy out towards the Tetris side, going with the rest of his team and the bomb, though. Might have access to this A site. Up close, though, the flashbang is... I'm not sure if that was a team flash or not. I think it was, and it'll cost them dearly as Villainous sweep up the site. Now up to double digits and an open road to close this game. Shows its face as RedW's have to eco.
Calling it a timeout as well. Probably not too much to discuss in this round. We've seen Glock ecos work, but that's a rarity. And I don't think we'll ever see again anything quite like it. So we'll see if they can do any damage in this round off the back of a timeout. Got, I mean, literally nothing to work with here. Usually, I would like to see these timeouts called in when you do have you know, a little bit of something like half buys Tech 9's armor, maybe some deagles in the mix, but this is just Glocks. They bought in 4 decoys though, so
This is a strat.
they have something planned.
Actually, it's 3 decoys and a flash. The decoys are there to hide the singular flashbang, Cole. You don't understand it like I do.
Slipped right on past my eye. Sneaky, sneaky.
Alright, all 3 decoys have been expended. And I think the one flashbang is almost dead towards top middle. I don't think that strat kind of worked here, Cole. I don't think it did.
I wonder if they were hoping that they would push underpass and then maybe try and dodge the decoys as like a flash, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I don't know which way this round's going. There's no way Shutout doesn't get these kills.
There you go. Hunting ecos this game has not gone wrong at all, by the way.
Keep hunting them.
Yeah.
Get those eeks, mop them up.
There you go. Pocketing
Cash
a quick
money.
$2,400. It's a game show for this guy.
Beautiful. That is exactly what you want here to get that CT side rolling. Make Mirage quick and easy. Head on into that 3rd map here if you are Villainous Union. Got a big bonus ahead of them as well. Looking like they want to get the job done with a couple of FAMASs here and an MP9. A little bit of lacking utility here as well on RedWolves. You can see that could become a quick problem. A double up on the boost towards apartments here in the underpass. Crunch.
Already so deep. Oh, but Summy finds the instant kill and peeking into 2 players. Almost a double there from tatm. Good spray. But will they expect the 3rd? I mean, anticipating. The flash is there. But Alvin's just gonna dig his heels in the sand.
Alvin looking to go on the aggro here, and they're gonna send Zeb on in as well. Yeah, it's another crunch.
This could get very dangerous. Alvin is just drawing all the attention away as Zeb walks up the steps, but he hears this fallback. He's on the chase.
And they're gonna send a quick rotate as well. You can see Alvin making a move elsewhere. Bomb is still down towards the top of those stairs in T-spawn, so he can catch Lock off guard. Lock spots him though, and that's a big information gather. At the very least, they don't get punished on this flank.
But now Shutout has so many angles to consider. There's no one to help him here. He's gonna looking towards Palace. It is the right point of attention. Now that the Molly comes in, he's really just gonna keep boring his eyes down to Palace. Still, doesn't matter as Sam will win the duel. And this should be a plant at least here for the Red Wolves. Alvin will make his way up through spawn though. Nothing is certain. Oh, planting on the edge. Oh no, that's a bomb on the ground. I spoke too soon. I can't say anything here, Cole. It's now
there.
A 2v2. You can't plant here, fatality.
Okay. Let's move it back to the default.
All right. But a fake plant with 10 seconds left? You don't got the time for this. He goes down through the box, a 1v1. It is a 1v. He fakes it. He fakes it, but there's no fight. There's no fight. They've won this on time. A 2v4. This game just keeps on giving.
Oh, that is brutal stuff right there. Tried to brain the situation, but he ended up outbraining himself. And nothing you could do. It will be Villainous just robbing that round away, given that so much was going right for Red Wolves. They had the right idea. They were able to punish the Apps aggression despite it continuing to come that way.
Why? Why does it have to be this way, Cole? Oh, man.
Oof.
He could have just planted.
Time.
He could have just planted.
I think that for a second there, I know that he had that bomb out in the back of triple. I think he was trying to get to that plant spot, but it's so spammable. It's so difficult when you don't have any sort of established CT spawn control or anyone covering to get those numbers punched in. That is a very tough position to be in. Even if it got those numbers punched in, I don't know if it would have mattered. The flank was coming through as well. It's just so difficult to be in, and now they have to make good on it, and it doesn't look like it's going to start now. So much damage already done, and that's onto the hero rifle as well, the Camro.
I mean, already jumping up into window, but I think Sam, the little light has been obscured, but okay, 2 kills go back. Summy is low. And oh, Sam just found another Deagle headshot, just running through the defense. Somehow he's gotten himself in towards jungle, passing an AWP of Alvin. The problem is the bomb's down in the middle, and there are 3 CTs to go through. Nothing is certain, though, with this game. And Sam, he takes the duel, and it puts Fatality down to a 1v3. I don't think they realize that he's actually made his way out towards the A site just yet. He has a one-way to play with here, inside of Connector. He just saw a back turn, but I don't think he recognized it. tatm, though, sees him first, and will collect the kill. 13-8 right now. And that avenue there for Villainous Union to close this map down and push a third is right in front of them.
Mirage doesn't seem too long for this world to fail, and this Union keep on making these rounds work. Winning some pretty tough ones as well, included in that mix. But what matters most is they're getting the job done here. There's another purchase at the very least, though, so that's good signs.
Red Wolves are gonna do a bit of a classic strat, a split through underpass, but a very well-timed molly. BeaKie knows his timings. He's experienced in this division. And right now, they're trying to throw in an A execute. Oh, are you just jumping out of? Oh my word! That is such an insane read there by Villainous Union. The crunch in towards the underpass works perfectly, and Red Wolves are completely shut out of this round. You know, we've had a lot of chaotic rounds, though. That one was utterly clean from Villainous Union.
Yeah, this one looking much more clean. Again, once we hopped into the half switch here, it just looked like they had their number. Other than that one round that lost due to timing. That was the only real stumble, the only real speed bump that they have faced. Other than that, Villainous have just been on their way through this one. And honestly, if we look at the previous results, it's not too far off of history repeating itself as well. Last time these two teams faced off, it was 16-7 in favor of Villainous. So just seems like this map is kind of in their wheelhouse. And you include a couple of, you know, magical clutches taking place there with the knife and such, and or magical rounds, I guess. It helps out so much that they've been able to string that momentum into the second half.
Magical is an interesting way to phrase those rounds. I'll just leave that statement out there.
It's a very, very
interesting.
forgiving.
Something of the sort. Either way. Red Bull's still in with the purchase, still staying confident. But maybe confidence could just be desperation at this point. It's 14-8. And they're staring at a map 3 at the moment. See if they can put up a fight. They got the pistol, and that's been it here. So out towards middle, BeaKie sending out plenty of players blind, but now Alvin rings out. 2 kills, though, go the way of the Red Wolves. Make it 3 in middle. There is backup arriving, though, and they're going to continue brawling. Villainous throwing themselves fuel to the fire, but that's just fuel for Camero to get himself the final 2 kills. All right, Red Wolves will hold back the tide.
There we are. A little bit of a replay there from Red Wolves, although I don't know how replicable it is. I think Villainous Union and Red Wolves, they just met on a head-on collision towards the middle there. Everyone was willing to battle it out, and in this occasion, the multi-kills start to favor Red Wolves. They get blessed by, I think, a team kill in the mix there as well, so good stuff from them. Is it going to be long-lasting, though? It has to be. They cannot just get a flash in a pan round, because they'll be sent quickly into turmoil if they drop this next one.
Zeb out middle, though. This is a very nice position. Good off angle on the Fatality. A couple other players around the corner for him to face, but nothing giving just yet. Now shut out on his jump spot. She's that goal, gets the information, but they just emptied out a ton of their utility belts just off the spot.
Yeah, pretty terrified of a B play right there, and I mean, maybe understandably so. Maybe it's just the end goal of making sure that they don't hit B off the back of that because they want them to funnel in.
Look where Villainous are.
Towards these aggressive positions.
They have 5 players alive, a man advantage even, and they're all stacked up towards the B end of things and towards middle. This is a very great angle though from Alvin, but Camro's ready for it, and the trade comes back in from Red Wolves. I mean, they've pushed into apps, they stacked up the B site, but A is just wide open, tons of space to move, but Shutout surely saw that barrel. And now he's starting to close the net, but that was a headshot, that was the kill on the Sam right there, but now Shutout swings out. Oh, who needs to take the kill on the Sam? I'll just get the rest. 1v2 now standing for the top fragger here of Red Wolves to make a clutch happen and stop map point, but the flank here from Zeb might be too much to handle. The smoke though obscuring, he actually can't even see him. Sam has the cover, the space to work with over the top though of the smoke. Zeb on the palace balcony, but it's Sam who gets the spot first and he dives away in his CT spawn. He even has a molly. He has the tools for the clutch, but he'll just do it with the gun. A clutch up for Sam. Double digits now for the Red Wolves.
Yeah, they got caught in the worst timing right there with that play coming through from the jungle side where he finds 2 kills and Sam quickly trades help, but I just didn't think he was going to have it in him. That clutch looked far too much to bear. But he's able to isolate those duels, he gets away with it, and all of a sudden Red Wolves, they have a little bit of a lifeline. They've got to win 6 straight rounds if they want to close out this map, which is a bit unlikely on the T side, but maybe they can make things do. Maybe they can make it work here.
Utility out and about here. And already inside a spawn is Camro. Pushing the issue further onto the CZ. Hunting ecos have has never gone wrong. And his teammate went down instead. Fatality will lose his AK and be quickly scooped back up again. And all of a sudden, it's just Alvin in a 1v4. Quick eco takes that A site here, Cole. And Red Wolves are starting to creep back into things. This next round will determine whether we really have a comeback going or not. But it starts to get spooky here.
Yeah, it's definitely in the realm of possibility all of a sudden. They're starting to string things together. We're getting into that, high loss bonus territory here. Alvin, he can go down swinging, but he will go down in the end. That's what matters most. Kill eventually does come through from Summy. And I gotta say, man, if Sam can continue to deliver, in which he's been doing so far, and they can make things work, then that's exactly how you see Red Wolves close this one out, because the individuals right now are showing up big time.
Yeah, we've had a wild game so far, but Red Wolves are starting to navigate things here with 3 in a row. Now, it could just be put to rest here. A win here for Villainous Union will shatter the T-side economy. So we'll see how things pan out. For now, it's Alvin's up on the balcony. But a patient play here from the Red Wolves. Will someone give him the fight he wants?
Totally trying to be the distraction. I mean, so far, if you're Red Wolves, you've only had to show a little bit of presence to draw in a lot of rotations here towards the B side. I think the op of Alvin is actually here to alleviate some of that problem. Right, because if somebody does show presence here, you could get taken down for it. There you go, there's the aggressive angle there, there's the utility. And we'll see if that baits out the rotations that they're hoping for.
Absolutely did not, though. Not biting down on anything right now. Now they will have to rotate, though. Those smokes coming in starts to sow some doubt in the lines. You could see they're starting to shuffle in their positions, but that just allows Sam for the kill onto Tatum, and he gets away, and there's no trade. Now the A execute is really here. Player behind triple that Locke has to be aware of. He's in exposed position. How is Locke alive? He even turns around for the kill in the shutter. Now BeaKie, though, from spawn. The transfer is excellent. 3v3 now. Everyone's blind. Zeb, though, taking this opportunity to push the smoke through the chaos. He finds another, swinging the sight further. Tons of damage, but it leaves Alvin in the 1v2 long range with the op. Now going for wall bangs, but now he's been spotted out. Position revealed. Bomb's gonna get planted here, and a clutch on the table here for the opper. They might have thought that the bomb crossed the default, though, and time is gonna get burnt. He doesn't have a kit here, Cole, either. This could be save territory.
Yeah, no kit is the big factor here. He will bail out, call it a day. There's RedW stringing things together over and over and over again. Getting themselves more and more rounds, consistent factor. RedW, and again, like you had said, I felt like at some point, Villainous Union, they had to have reinforced Alvin on that B bomb site, even if it was just slight cheating over towards that B bomb site. Just that slight presence from Summy. The perfect utility set, the mollies, a follow up there. It catches an opportunity for Sam to go proactive on that A side, and the push and pull is definitely there from them RedW. They kind of have this number here, and they've realized the tendencies of this CT side of Villainous Union. Even when they try to hold their own on this A bomb site, they try and commit. They try and not bite on those fakes. It's still looking pretty good for them.
And so, with all that, even with the tactics still being in the favor there for Villainous Union, their economy's been broken. RedW have won that pivot point round, and just need to convert this one. That's a stellar op shot. A headshot, no less, onto tatm. The CZ gets closer and closer, though. It becomes deadlier and deadlier, and when you're just staring into the wall like that, thanks for the kill. Where's that AK, though? Oh, shutout. He's hungry. He wants that gun. And now he's mollied out of position, and he somehow escapes with another kill. This is supposed to be the conversion, Cole, and this is all of a sudden getting very deadly. But Sam, out from Palace balcony, spots out Zeb from the stairs. Being quite pesky there with the deagle, but no one inside a CT spawn. Lock can just freely take all that space up. No bomb, though. They left the bomb and spawn right here, Cole. No one's even there to plant it. This could be a problem in a moment's time.
This patience could pay off here as they allow camera
wonderful
to strike. Yeah, that's exactly what they're waiting for. Now, they do still have to get the bomb, and now here's where I think the problems are going to lie in. They do spot out one towards middle, and Camero, look, could be the solution to all the problems. It's just BeaKie and CT spawn. They don't realize where he is just yet, but I don't think it'll matter too much.
Yeah, it's looking at jungle, and with the economy so low, a save for that AK is quite likely, and if anyone had it in his hands, I would take BeaKie for this team. Last season definitely was touted as one of the rising stars here in North America on that B-Hop lineup. And he's made his way over to Villainous Union to bring his experience in ECL. He was one of the young up-and-comers, but he's one of the more experienced units and experienced players considering players he's surrounded with this team.
Yeah, I do like the opportunity that he is given a lot of these Villainous Union players, right? Because being on this team, he is kind of that experienced lead. He can kind of, I imagine, utilize some of that information and you know, protocols that you can gain playing with, you know, the up-and-comers. It's probably valuable for everyone that BeaKie's playing with right now. And I hopefully see Villainous Union in the future being a team that can, again, stick around here. Because already had a good start. But RedW is looking to maybe put an end to that good start of the season.
But buys back in here from Villainous. Be able to clap back and we'd see a mid setup in play. They are looking to contest for it, but in the meantime, RedW making their way out the A site. That mid presence does strike in the form of a kill onto Fatality. But a 4v5 as it stands. Tons of space being gained here by RedW. You see Summy, he just made his way down on the B site all on his own. He found the sole B anchor, and now does the cavalry start moving to that B site? You see Villainous Union, they want to react. They want to cut off that bomb trying to move through the apartments. But in the meantime, they give up the A's. Like, this round is a complete tactical mess right now, Cole. And Summy's just doing it all.
I'm sure he's encouraging rotates, but they're not so committed here. And eventually, tatm is going to strike here, surely. Surely. He won't get away with anything else. There's the player on A. They had both sites, but soon both sites will fall into the hands once again of Villainous Union up towards Catwalk, and tatm is planted his feet here in balcony.
I can't believe it. There's no way. They will clear. They jiggle peek. Oh, tatm's position has been revealed. You gotta be fuming. You got the perfect position. But they will be able to get the plant and safely. And all of these Village Union players, they're split up. These duels have to be won. BeaKie goes down first. tatm, the duel on a Summy, the man who started this round absolutely for the Red Wolves. Trying to put the comeback together, and I think Villainous, I think they're gonna save here, Cole. Summy just walked out on the B side and won the round.
The presence of mind right there from Camero to jiggle that. How does he anticipate that position? You cannot believe it. tatm left shaking his head as he knew there was nothing he can do. The preparation all there. Alvin is going to walk away with the kill as a consolation prize. But we're going to all 30 back to back here in these last two maps.
Unreal. If this game couldn't get crazier. It's been 6 rounds in a row for the Louisville Red Wolves. And we had to go to all 30 rounds. This is livid. I'm sure Villainous Union are a bit livid. Considering the way they were getting their rounds, it was confidence. But somehow, after the comedy of errors that we've seen so far this game, the Red Wolves have been able to bring things back.
Camero just biting a bullet in apartments right there. Shows no signs of backing down, though. And again, I gotta say, every time that there's been some sense of B presence here, it has been in the back of Villainous's mind. Throughout the entire round, they've been so fearful of these B hits here. Oh, Summy. You want him alive and healthy here in these rounds, given the impact, but he's forced to fall deep out of the underpass. They're lining up a B-side play here. Again, it's going to be required of Alvin this time to find all the impact.
They have a flash, an AWP, a smoke. Will it be dry? Shoulder spotted. Oh, that's a free kill. Summy out in the open. Goes down initially, and the fallback is there with Zeb on the cover. It's looking great right now for Villainous Union. The play has been stopped dead in its tracks. Zeb with another. And the Red Bulls have been shut down. They don't even get the breathing space of the B side. They're all shut down in the apartments, and it will be Villainous Union to hit map point first.
Incredible stuff right there. That's the perfect push and pull from Zeb and Alvin, taking fights at the exact right timings, playing well off each other. That's exactly what they needed now to get one more, to avoid overtime. Try and take it into Inferno. It would surely be more comforting territory here for Villainous Union, just given recent history, but right now I feel like we're getting a different Red Wolves at the moment.
A mid setup here for Villainous Union. Once again. Alvin taking contact, and then tatm there. Ready to swing. It's a deadly combo. Utility isn't perfect. And you can see a camera is looking to test this exact setup. He could be sitting on the spectator deck in a moment, and that will be tatm to deliver him right there for this 30th round. He's going to have to watch his teammates try and bring this round home to force overtime. And there's 3 players even in position to help out towards that B site. One of the players is rotating away, though. It might not matter, though. They're already in, and all the boost is shut out. Not ready for that is Summy. We're looking to go to a third here, unless Red Wolves can pull another rabbit out of the hat. And Locke could do that. That's a double kill. Even spots the player out towards the catwalk and finds a kill through his teammate. He keeps going, though. And that puts Fatality in a 1 versus 2. The 2v5 possibility is here for the Red Wolves. Bombed out, down. It is in the open, but there is a smoke on the other side. It's so awkward, though. Leg spotted underneath it. tatm is going to get it, and we're going to be going to a third map here, Cole. It had to go 30 rounds the distance again.
Yeah, comeback effort just cut short right there at the tail end. Coming through from Villainous Union as they're finally able to close it out with 2 in a row. But man, oh man, were they making it look so possible. I didn't really have that much faith in Red Wolves trying to pull that one back as well. Pulling back consistent T rounds is so incredibly